guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Fran, I'm from Venezuela, and today we are going to be watching a video called What Happens on Your Driving Test Day? Learn to Driving Test Tips. So obviously, like getting a driver's license and doing your test can be pretty nerve-wracking. It's something that you work towards. You usually study for a bunch of months before actually like taking the test, and obviously you practice a lot in your car. But I think the theory, I think is the easier part out of the two of them, because like again, you just like study all the road signals and whatever you need to, and there's usually like a manual, so you study that. But obviously, you're doing the driving. Obviously, it's the scary part. You have the instructor, and he's like testing you, and it's like, oh my god, no. And I'm guessing in the UK, because it's on the other side, it's even harder, and it's gonna be harder if you already like have driven, or if you already have your license on the other opposite side of the road. So getting used to like driving on the opposite side, it's gonna take you like some time to get used to, and it's gonna be like oh my god, no, I'm gonna fail this. But it's okay, you can always take it again, I'm guessing. But let's check it out what kind of tips this driving school has for us. And comment, like, subscribe, and start. Okay, like what happens?
If you have your driving test soon, you might be feeling a little apprehensive. Nerves are perfectly normal, and being as prepared as you can be will help.
I have to say, like, already like looking at this is making me so nervous, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm looking at the road and I'm like, this is so natural, at least for me. I'm like, he should be driving on the opposite side. So he's like, everything is opposite to what I'm used to. So this is already like getting on my nerves. I'm so nervous. I know it's obviously normal for them, but for me, I'm like, this isn't right. No, make it stop.
To manage these nerves. In this video, we will take you through what will happen on your test day, step by step, to help you feel as prepared as you can be. Okay. Before we continue, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next video. And if you find this video interesting, please click the like button, as it really helps other people find us.
I'm wondering if that guy is actually a student like taking the test, or if it's just, like a guy working for the school and they just like did the video, or if he's like an actual student like taking the test. Because they're just like, we're gonna shoot this, but it's okay, relax.
Before test day arrives, it is really important to ensure you have the correct documentation ready.
Oh, of course.
You must have your provisional license ready to take and your theory test pass certificate.
Yes.
If you wear glasses, make sure they are clean and ready. Try and get a good night's sleep, and confirm with your driving instructor where and when you will meet.
Oh, you have to like...
If you are taking your test in your own vehicle, it must be clean, roadworthy, and fully insured for you to drive it.
Always a good idea.
Make sure it is clean and presentable, with nothing loose on the floor, and it has an additional rear...
I have to say, obviously like you have to like prepare your car for this, but usually, my car, that is I've gotten better at it, but it can be quite messy. You have like a lot of stuff, especially if you I don't know, I would say if you're like maybe a woman, I think you tend to have like more stuff. Like you're basically prepared to live in your car, because you have like change of clothes, shoes, water bottles, like coffee cups, whatever it is. But obviously, like if you are driving, you're doing like a driving test, a good idea, clean your car, please. You don't want the driving instructor to be subjected to a messy car.
Rear view mirror for the examiner to use. Legal L plates must be displayed clearly on the front and back of the vehicle.
Yes, everything in order. I love those roads, by the way. They look very peaceful, like a good place to drive, not stressful.
Most instructors will meet you 1 hour before your test. This will allow you to practice your manoeuvres and settle your nerves before you get to the test centre.
Oh, that's a good idea.
It's a good idea to get to the test centre a little bit before your test time, but not too early, as sitting waiting too long could cause your nerves to escalate.
Yes. You're just delaying the inevitable.
Take this opportunity to go through all the show me, tell me questions with your instructor. Even if you remember them, it doesn't hurt just to check, and it will also act as a distraction that will help to settle your nerves. As you have driven to the test centre, your mirrors and seat position should be set up correctly. But if you want to just take a moment to sit in the driver's seat and double check, again, this is something else to focus on and help you stay calm.
Okay, the actual test.
Once you have met your examiner, they will check your eyesight and driving licence. They will explain how the test will work, including how they will direct you and whether you will be using the sat-nav for the independent driving portion of the test.
Okay.
They will then ask you a tell me question and explain that they will ask the show me question later on during the test. The examiner is expecting you to drive safely and legally on a variety of roads and in different traffic conditions.
Of course.
They will give you directions clearly and in good time, and you can always ask for them to be repeated. Whilst driving, be sure to stay alert and aware of others around you by using your mirrors correctly.
Yes, always.
And show good awareness and judgment when dealing with other road users. Keep calm and try and maintain a good level of concentration. The examiner is looking for you to drive confidently and smoothly and make decisions independently.
Yeah, but it's still a test, like you're still going to be a little nervous.
At some point during the test, you will be asked to complete a manoeuvre.
What
This
is a
will be
manoeuvre?
either the pull up on the right, forward bay park, reverse bay park, or parallel park manoeuvre.
Parallel park.
If you
What
have
a
been
nightmare
having
to learn
lessons
that.
with an instructor, you should have had plenty of practice to ensure you can consistently complete each manoeuvre to the required standard. The examiner will explain clearly which manoeuvre they would like you to do and what they expect to see. Remember that you must maintain effective observations all around your car during the manoeuvre and react to any hazards you see. There is no need to rush, so take as long as you need to complete the manoeuvre safely. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Emergency stop? Like what?
In addition to a manoeuvre, you may be asked to carry out the emergency stop routine on your test. The examiner will ask you to pull over at the side of the road and then explain clearly what they would like you to do.
Okay,
Once
that's
you resume
what?
driving, try to drive normally until the examiner gives you the instruction to stop. Be sure to react promptly and stop the car as quickly as possible while staying in full control. Imagine how you would react if a small child had run out in front of you. Brake very hard until
okay.
the car has stopped. There is no need to check your mirrors or smooth your braking force as you would normally. The examiner will then say that you won't be doing that again and that you can drive on when you are ready. Finally, remember that you must check both blind spots before pulling away, or you will be given a serious fault and fail the whole driving test.
Oh my.
The independent driving part of the test will take about 20 minutes and could be at any time during the test route. The examiner will explain whether you will need to follow their sat-nav or directions on traffic signs. Follow the directions as well as you can, but remember that the objective is to show that you can stay calm and drive safely at all times. Remember, you will not fail for making a wrong turn, but you will if you make an unsafe manoeuvre in an attempt to stay on the correct route.
Of course.
As in real life, taking a wrong turn and a short detour is far better than driving erratically and causing danger.
Yes.
If you miss a sign or don't understand what the sat-nav is telling you, just ask the examiner for directions. They will be happy to help.
Those roads are beautiful.
If there is no time to ask, just follow the road ahead. as this is usually the easiest and safest option. The examiner will tell you when the independent driving section is finished.
It occurred to me, like, I'm just gonna drive straight ahead, and then like you get to Scotland. I don't know. I mean, like, it's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna like keep driving until you tell me no.
And they will direct you normally from then on.
False.
If you do make a mistake at any point of the test, don't panic. It will more than likely be a minor mistake and doesn't mean you have failed.
It's okay.
Remember that you are allowed 15 minor or driving faults during the test, so just keep going. Whilst you are driving, the examiner will be making notes on your driving on their tablet computer. Try not to worry about what they are doing, as they have to record a lot of information during the test. Not just when you have committed a fault, but also which manoeuvre they have asked you to do, or if they did get you to complete an emergency stop. Instead, focus on the road ahead of you so that you can drive as safely as possible. If you would like to see the most common faults that cause driving test fails, click the link above for our separate video.
Yes, a good idea. Like what not to do.
Once you have completed your test route and have arrived back at the test centre, the examiner will complete their paperwork and will give you your result. As long as you haven't accrued 16 or more driving faults, or a single serious or dangerous fault, then you have passed your test. It is normally a good idea to have your instructor present for the debrief to listen to the explanation if you have passed.
Yes.
Listen to what the examiner is saying, because even if you have passed, you may have made a few minor faults and you could still learn from them and improve your driving beyond test standard.
Of course.
If you have failed, don't worry. Listen to the examiner's explanation and focus on these in your next lesson with your instructor. Carry on having lessons to fix your mistakes and continue to better your driving before your next test.
Yeah, it's okay. I love all those beautiful like landscapes and roads. Like everything looks very beautiful.
So remember to listen to the examiner's instructions.
Stay calm.
Ask questions if needed. Stay calm and don't worry about mistakes. And drive confidently and safely at all times.
Yes. It's very like fall, like very autumnal. I love it. So yeah, I think it's funny because yeah, I have a driver's license. I did my test like a bunch of years ago, but looking at this video, like it was nerve-wracking for me, and I'm not even taking the test. I don't know. It's scary situation. Like put yourself in these people's shoes. Like it takes you back. You're like you have someone that's like judging your driving, and it's like he's gonna fail you. But like it's all in your head. Like she mentioned, it's like. It's their job, but they don't want you to fail, and be like keep calm. Like they're not judging you, they're just they're gonna give you feedback if you did something maybe not correctly. Like it's fine, it's only going to improve you. And like if you fail, who cares? Like you can always take the test again. It's okay. It's not like you can only do it like once. It's fine, like you can take it again. But yeah, these were all good tips. I think one, like the thing about always being on alert, I think it's always like a very good piece of advice when you're driving in general. Just think that no one, I think it's sort of like be like I don't know, like a reactionary driver. I don't know, just like keep in mind that other people like can make mistakes at any given time, so you have to be you always have to be in alert, right? Because if other drivers make mistakes, like it's up to you to like prevent them in order to like not to like become something bigger or a car crash or something. So it's like always be on alert, but keep calm. I think that's the main part. It's when you're driving, it's always a good idea. Just don't get stressed and just keep calm. Keep calm. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, hopefully everyone that did the test, because I could see that there were actually like students. There were actual people that were trying to get their license. Hopefully everyone passed. Although we did look like only one like were shown that they did in fact pass the test, but hopefully everyone passed. But that was it for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.